everyone, it's Alia Wolf, and this is my first video, so it's kind of weird. I'm very much inspired by Jessie V, who's one of my favorite YouTubers. So today I'm going to be talking about creepy dog stories. If you have a dog, then you may not want to watch this, but I insist you do, because it's kind of weird. So if your dog does this, it's considered creepy. Okay, so let's just get started. Okay, so the first one is called The Dog That Inspects Every Single Room at 3 a.m. each night. So it says, okay. So we used to have a collar and a leash. Okay, so we have a dog. They have a dog and they spoiled him a lot too. He used to sleep outside, but after a few days of rainy nights in August, we allowed him to sleep inside. Additionally, he barks at practically everything that passes in front of our house at night, so to shut him up, we keep him in. We used to have a collar and a leash to keep in place at night. He once knocked over a table and nibbled on my sister's phone when he wasn't tied down, but he didn't like being alone at night downstairs. He used to wake us all up with his whining. We thought he just didn't like being tied down or wanted to be with us upstairs. Finally, I relented and brought him upstairs to sleep. No collar, no leash, it stopped the whining. But here's the thing. Quite literally every night at 3 a.m., our dog gets up and does an inspection of all the rooms. Not before 3 a.m. and not after. Our bedroom doors are always open, so he has free access all around. If he happens to be sleeping on someone's bed, he gets up restless, waking up the person, and wants to be let down. Due to a small accident when he was a puppy, our dog's afraid of jumping down from places, even the small gap from the bed to the floor. But at 3 a.m., like clockwork, he wakes up. When we do let him down, he goes from room to room that sleeps in the doorway of my parents' room. It happened every night that we could observe him. We started bringing him upstairs early September. I don't know what happens at our house at 3 a.m. Several times when we do catch him in the act, he looks at the doorway of the room. Whoever owns the room he happens to be in would wonder what he's doing, then stares at the person looking at the doorway again. Okay, that's really creepy. I have a dog and I just got chills. I kind of got scared. Because the ice cream's playing outside. I hope you guys like my backdrop. It's so cute. You can kind of see my wall, but that's okay. So the next one is called The Dog That Knew Something Horrible. I think I'm only gonna do B5 and then I'll make part 2. Okay. So I don't know if this counts as scary, but when my dog was younger, she was always friendly. I'm putting this in the past tense because she's an old grouch now and would happily approach anyone who came into our house. But one day, a guy that my brother worked with had come over to our house while it was just me and my mother at home. As soon as my dog saw him, her hair stood on end. She took a defense position and started viciously barking at him. We kept telling her to stop, but she wouldn't let up. She is a small dog, but she looks so intimidating that the guy ended up leaving. A few months later, no word of a lie, he was arrested for several counts of rape. Okay, so that's pretty sad. Smart dog. I know that dogs can... I don't think I want to read the next one, but I know dogs that can sense things. If you have cancer, they're training dogs for that they'll lay down in front of you if you have cancer. I'm not saying that if a dog lays in front of you, you probably don't have cancer, but I'm just saying, that's what I know. Okay, so the next one, I'm pretty scared to talk about this one because I'm not a big fan of the Ouija board. The dog who got freaked out by an Ouija board. Okay. So, as a teenager, my best friend would come over and play the Ouija. We spelled it weird. They put Ouija board with me. One day, we decided to play at his house, and we summoned a spirit of a little boy named John. We thought nothing and ended the game. My best friend walked me home. When we got to my place, we decided to play again. We did this outside. My dog Lucky joined us, laid at my feet while we played. Well, we summoned a spirit, asked for his name, and started spelling John. Right when we were at the end, Lucky jolts up and starts barking into the darkness of a long, empty corridor. I don't know what a corridor is, but he goes crazy as if he was about to attack. Lucky never ever barked. He was the most docile Shih Tzu you'd ever meet. This night, though, he was on attack mode. My best friend and I immediately stopped and burned the board. We never played again. A lot of other freaky stuff happened. I lived across the street from a cemetery. Okay, that's creepy. I would never live in front of a cemetery. If I did, I wouldn't have a dog. I would always have a dog. I just probably wouldn't have a pet. Also, I wouldn't want to be living alone. Because, that's kind of weird. My dog does that too. Maybe I should do creepy stories about my dog. The dog who definitely noticed something. I'm laying in bed reading with my dog at night. My bedroom door is open and my room is the only room in the house with the lights on. It's completely silent. I took a quick glance at my dog. My dog is staring out the door into pure darkness. I see him slowly tilting to his head to the side, which he only does when he sees or hears something that seems bizarre. He growls for a good minute, then he notices me staring at him and wags his tail. Okay. That is weird. My dog sometimes will stare into pure darkness and just like appear. And it's really weird because like there's nothing there and it's like, Coco, what are you looking at? Okay, so I'm gonna say one more and I will make a part 2. This one is, oh, the picture's so creepy. It's called The Dog and the Closet. Okay, weird because I have a closet and I have a dog. Okay, I woke up about 3:30 in the morning to a small bark and dog doesn't come when I call her. I woke to see my cat and my dog sitting by the hall closet door just staring at the doorknob. The dog is wagging its tail just waiting for it to open like there's something on the other side. Could have been a scene from a horror movie. That is pretty creepy. I'm so glad like there's something behind me or else I would have been like scared. It's like creepy. What is that behind me? Yeah, okay, so oh my god, the picture is so creepy. What the heck? Okay, so I ended on 5. So I guess I'm just gonna end it there. My computer's about to die anyways. But I will make a part 2, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope you guys like, and you comment down below what's your favorite part. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to become part of the wolf pack. And like, and yeah, just comment. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and bye.